live program, which is streaming obviously on YouTube and also streaming on Facebook. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you never miss an episode of these enlightening and educational programs. If you're on Facebook, please share. Tell somebody that we are live right now, and it's going to be an amazing session on today. And today I want to talk on something that I believe is going to be exciting, and it's going to help somebody. Really a continuation of what we've been talking in the last couple of weeks. And we have been dealing with the issue around your gifting and your gifts and your talents and things of that nature. So today we're going to go deeper, and we're going to speak on how do you protect your gift. It's very important that your gift is protected, your gift is safeguarded, and by guarding your gift, then you are able to get more out of your gifting. All right, so I'm just going to give you a few seconds, maybe a minute, just to share the broadcast. Tell somebody that we are live right now, and in just a minute we'll dig deep into today's subject, which is guarding your gift. And for those that are joining us live right now, I would like you please to tell me where you are watching us from. Which part of the world are you right now? Because as we see the place that you are, we'll be able then to welcome you and make you feel right at home. I believe in this day and in this season, God is calling upon men and women to be focused about the kingdom, to be focused about the business of the Lord. And part of that focus, I believe, is how God is going to cause you to be powerful, not only in the church, but powerful also as it pertains to the business world. All right, so let me know in the comments where you're watching us from, and in just a minute, I'm just counting down to a minute, and then we will get started. We'll dig deep. Last session we were talking about, we mentioned on how to grow your gift. We talked about growing your gift. We talked about why your gift is very important. All right, so today we'll go deeper, and I'll be teaching on how to guard your gift. All right, so I see our people are joining us live right now. Edith, good to see you watching from Netherlands. I see the USA is live, and all the people that are watching us, thank you everybody and welcome. All right, so today is guarding your gift. So I would like you please to share the broadcast right now. Tell somebody that we are live. Now, let's just understand this before we proceed and before we go deep into what I want to talk about today. Each and every one of us has been given a unique and distinct gifting, which is a gift, really is a grace. I think last time we spoke about how your gift is going to open doors and it's going to open rooms for you. Your gift is going to bring you through in front of greatness. And God has done that, has given each and every one of us a gift so that your gift can be able to give you sustenance. Your gift may be able to give you blessings, and you can bless other people with it. See? So let's establish this. Your gift is a God-given, freely given thing, an ability, an aptitude, an inclination that God has given you freely by grace, naturally. It's like a calling that God has even given you before the foundation of the world. See, God, in his knowledge and his wisdom, when he created you, he already shaped you and made you in a certain way, to think a certain kind of way, to feel a certain kind of way, to have a certain level of ability, which will be useful in your day-to-day life and also help you get to the place that really you're supposed to be. But now I want you to understand this. Maybe let me just rewind before we push forward. Let me just rewind a little bit, because I want to just declare a few things. Understand this. whenever you elevate and maximize your gift, it maximizes your potential. All right, so that's a point to take right there. Maximizing your gift will maximize your potential. All right, I want somebody to type that in the comments. Maximizing my gift, maximizing my potential. I just want to see, I want to get my comments on YouTube open, because many times there's people that have questions, and I like this to be interactive, okay? So as we go, as we flow, if you have a question, don't hesitate typing it into the comments, all right? So that we can deal with those right as we go. You see, I'll be checking them every now and then. You see me looking down. I'll be checking my the comments that you're given right here, all right? And then if there are questions on the spot, I'll be able to deal with them. All right, so I've got my both my platforms open, my YouTube and my Facebook. Thank you so much. So I said this, maximizing your gift maximizes your potential. See, so whatever thing that you have been given, the reason why it seems like some people have been given more than others is not that they have a bigger gift or a better gift than you. They've just learned how to maximize what it is that they have. All right, am I speaking to somebody? As they take the little that they have and then spin it and then cook it and then begin to multiply it, then it begins to do and work a lot more for them. And I think I mentioned last time, and I said, for those people that don't use and exercise their gift, you lose the skill, you lose the ability to do the thing that you were given freely in the first place. So you must always be in a place where you are constantly giving, constantly sharing, constantly exercising, constantly practicing. And this is how you get to excellence. I want you to note, watch this, somebody. Whatever it is you feed will grow. And what you starve will die. Let me say that again. What you feed is what grows. What you starve is what dies. See, why do some people, again, feel or seem like they are moving at a higher level? Their lives are always moving because there's something that they're feeding. See, they're feeding their faith, they're feeding their beliefs. You see, that's why the programs that you watch are very important. Very important. What do you watch when you're on the television? Somebody on Facebook says you have many questions. Go ahead, ask your questions. See, we're going to be going through this for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. So feel free to ask your questions. But of course, I'll be taking different subjects as we move along, and then you begin to understand exactly, get more understanding in terms of what it is God is actually saying. So I said this, the people that are successful have been able to feed something. See, they begin to feed what God has already given to them. I don't know if that makes sense to you. See, if God gives you a gift of singing, for example, all right, or God gives you a gift of mathematics, numbers, you're just good with numbers. The only thing that's going to cause that gifting to multiply is you feeding it more. If you are a singer, then you have to practice, then you have to go to music school, then you've got to get connected with other singers, be part of a band. All these things, you begin to feed the area of your gifting, and then you begin to see God will begin to bless you even much more. You see, the reason why many people cannot be what God has called them to be in their fullness is because they've decided to remain where they are. Let me say that again. You cannot become what you were born to be by remaining where you are. I think somebody's missed that. Let me say that again. You cannot become what you were born to be by remaining where you are. There has to be a shift somewhere. I don't care where it's a shift in thinking, a shift for some of you, even a shift in location. For some, it's a shift in how you handle business, how you handle other people. There has to be a change. And you have to be constantly evolving and constantly growing. I don't know if somebody's hearing me at all. You see, the reason why many people stay stagnated and stay stuck in one place is because they've literally decided that I'm going to stay in this place and nobody's going to move me. But the day that you decide and you make up in your mind, that I need to begin to move to another level, I need to claim and receive everything that I was given, everything that I've been called to do and to be. And then you begin to take steps into the direction of the place that you have been called to be and the stuff that you have been called to do. All right. Okay, I think somebody's dropped a question right here. Let's have a look. All right, okay, so Edith is asking, I didn't watch the replay. You will need to watch the replay if you can, because I talked about the difference between a gift and a talent, because many times people confuse that. And also see, because our talks are mainly around the business area, where we're talking about the business field, the business world, you will understand that there's also gifts of the Spirit, okay? That's a totally different arena that we can talk about. But I think if you watch the last 2 episodes, if you can, that will be amazing. That will really help you be able to understand exactly what is going on and what is happening even right now. All right, I see people are joining us from all over the world. Welcome to everybody that is joining us. I see new people coming in. Please let me know where you are watching us from. This is Kingdom Entrepreneurs, where we teach you how to move in kingdom wealth. You learn principles of growing a business, starting a business, and being successful in the marketplace. All right, and if you're here, you've just joined us, welcome. Let me know again in the comments where you are watching us from. God is doing a great thing. This is, I think, this I think would actually be it's our 5th installment. I think this might be our 5th installment. Yeah, if you're here, we are really excited to have you here. Okay, can you hear me, everybody? I think we've had a little bit of an issue with our picture, but if you're here and you can see me, please let me know and say that I can hear you and you can see me. I'm just gonna I think from my screen it looks like I can't see my face anymore. What's going on? My face has been wiped off the screen. All right, let's see if we can get that face back on there. All right, because I need to have my face in the place, because as my face is in the place, it will allow us to do a lot more. Okay, thank you, Silla. Silla says, I can hear you, but I can't see you. All right, so we need to, let's just check and see what is actually going on here. But if you can hear me, that's good. At least we haven't lost our sound just yet. It looks like it's just our picture that has gone missing at the moment. All right. Glory be to God. I'm still here, and we are going to it will be well. It will be well. All right. You see, whenever there's something that is going to change your life, there will always be a distraction or something that will stop you from getting to where you want to be. All right, if you can hear me, we're just waiting for our picture to come back. But while we do that, let's just get into this. Let me talk, because I see people here. People say, I can hear you, you can hear me, which is great. It's just that you cannot see me at the moment. So watch this. I want you to, as we're talking on guarding your gift, that's what we're talking about, guarding your gift. And as we're talking about guarding your gift, this is the first thing that I want you to understand. And I want somebody to type this in the comments. Type this in the comments. It's very important and very paramount. You have to identify the enemies of your gift. Okay? I don't know if somebody has got that. Identify the enemies of your gift. All right? For every place of gifting, every area that you have been gifted in, there are always enemies that will cause you and your gift not to be successful. All right, and we're going to explore some of those things. All right, we are going to explore some of those things, because if you don't know who the enemies are, then you're not going to be able to, fight against them. How can you fight an enemy that you do not know? So it's very important that you realize who the enemies of your gift are. Now, watch this. These enemies can be people. Oh, I know. It's real. It literally can be people. Somebody type people. Yeah. The enemies of your gift can come shaped like a human being. They'll come in the shape of a human being. See? And that's, it happens. It absolutely happens that there's some people that do not want to see you prosper. There's some people that do not want to see you successful. There's some people that are not interested in your prosperity and your progress. And this is why I'm here, because once we begin to identify all these individuals, identify all these obstacles, then we are moving. See? So why is this information important, this information that I'm giving you right now? Why is it very important? Because when you understand who the enemies of your gifts are and what those enemies are, then you will stay away from them. See, if we want to go and take an example from the Bible, if you understand, there was Joseph, who was extremely gifted, but his enemies were people, his brothers. And there's many examples that you even can look at. You say, oh, I'm gifted in business. I'm gifted in doing this. I'm a gifted teacher. But there are people that can always, I see people say they can see me now. All right. Okay. Amazing. I can see myself as well now. Yeah. So that's good. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for being part of my tech team. So watch this. There is some people that do not really want to see you successful and prospering. So it's your responsibility. Hear me well. It's your responsibility to mark them and just take yourself away from their circles. You don't have to be nasty, but you don't need people who are enemies of your gift in your life. Because the point is to kill your gift, to kill your influence, to kill your impact. But that ability is given to them when they have contact with you. But when there's no contact, when there is no access, we spoke about access last week. Access, very important. Very important. Who is it that you give access to? Be very careful of those people that have access to your life, access to your emotion, access to your anger. Who are those people that make you angry? I don't know if I'm speaking at all. See, if somebody can make you angry, it means they literally can control your emotion. You don't want those people. You don't want them in your circle. All right, so we mentioned people. Somebody typed in the comments, people. Here's, I'm going to list another list of other enemies. We, of course, put people. I put people in their own component, but also people can also bring these things. But also you can also be the enemy of your gift. As a matter of fact, you are the biggest enemy or potential enemy for whatever God has given you. And here is how it will start. Watch this. Procrastination. Somebody type that in the comments. It could be procrastination, where you know you need to start something. You need to start an organization. You need to start a business. You need to start doing this, or you need to start working on this mailing list, or you need to order these products. You need to do this. You need to do that, right? And as you begin to procrastinate, it steals away from your gift, steals away from your time, steals away from your gift to begin to flourish. Here's another thing. Discouragement is another thing. Many people have, their success has been cut short because of discouragement. They try to do something, you try to do something a little bit, you try, it doesn't work, you become discouraged, and then you quit doing it. Here's another thing, comparison, where you begin to compare with others. See, I'm just giving you ideas of things that can really be enemies to what God has called you to do and your gifting. And listen, if you have others, type them in the comments. Type them in there so that we move together. All right? Another thing is, I said comparison, where people compare. Oh, that business is doing better than I am. Oh, that ministry is doing better than I am. You don't know. You don't know. See? You compare with other people. Oh, she got married when she was 33. I'm 35 now. I've not been married. That's comparison. There are no two identical, similar people on the earth with similar experiences, similar history, similar everything. No, everybody is unique and everybody is different. Here's another thing. Opposition. Oh my God, opposition. Do you know just how much opposition affects people, particularly creatives and people that like to do things? I can tell you a story. I can tell you my own stories. I had this, once we had on our, this lady who from Norway just began to attack us on Facebook. She'll be there every comment. She's typing something negative. She's inboxing. She's emailing. I'm like, where do you get the energy? Where do you actually get the energy to do all of this? See, why don't you use something productive with all this negative energy? See, because energy is energy. Right? It's up to you whether you want it to be negative or positive. But energy is a force. You understand that? And you see this individual really spending her time fighting. Hey, fight upon fight every day. Fighting this, fighting that. Like, what wrong have I done to you? Just leave me. Please, just leave me in peace. Go and open your own, go and open your own, what do you call it? Your own Facebook. No, they don't want to open their own Facebook. They want yours. They want to come to your business and attack the stuff that you're doing. All right? And here's another thing. There's so many things. Help me fill out the list. Enemies of your gift. Another thing is tradition. Oh, in this business, we used to do this. In this organization, we used to do this. Do you know what tradition is? Tradition is frozen success. See, if something used to work in 1960 and something used to work in 1709 and it made you successful, it made the business successful, we are in 2020, brother. We are in 2020. And in 2020, we cannot use the old things that used to work in 1709 in 2020. We have to apply new principles for a new environment. See, many people are locked in tradition. And this is what's killed the church. Tradition. Frozen success. Oh yes, we used to do this. You see, somebody comes and says, oh, this chair, it stays here. No, I'm the new organizer here. Let's move this chair. Let's put it here because it looks better for the decor. Ta 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 ta, right? No, we used to do this for 10 years. We've been putting this chair here. Enemies of your gift. Watch them. My goodness, I see Sila is putting some more, a list of more things that are enemies of your gift. I like this. Disappointment is one, absolutely. Guilt is another. Lack of faith is another. I'm telling you, lack of faith is another. So, your gift will always be the devil's number one target because he knows that your gift brings elevation, your gift brings promotion, your gift brings breakthrough. So what he'll do, he'll attack your gift. Because once your gift is attacked, then you don't have way to make money. Then you don't have any relevance. Then you become a nobody, and then you're down. You are depressed. Boom, boom, boom. Somebody says laziness. I like that. Thank you, Sila. Laziness is another. Laziness is an enemy to your gift. Get up, get to work, do something with your gift, and watch and see how your gift will work for you. See, here's another big one. Your environment. Oh, I don't know if I should go deeper on that. Your environment is paramount to your success or to the success and the prosperity of your gift. See, understand this. Your gift, the gift that God has given you, is like a seed. It will only flourish in the right environment. You get it? So, for example, you could take a person that is good with people. Maybe they're in the human resources department. They're good with people and stuff like that, and you put them in a business and they just struggle to do the work that they're really called to do, people and stuff like that. Instantly, you take them out of that environment and put them in another business. There's people that have been a manager, like a manager or business leader in a company, and they struggle. Things don't work. And you wonder, why are things not struggling? I love doing this job. It's the environment. The environment is wrong. See? So when you just change the environment and then you move from one environment to another environment, you begin to flourish. Some people have to even literally change countries, change cities, change jobs. Okay, you may even keep the same role that you do. You understand that? But your environment is paramount to cause the seed, which is your gift, to flourish and to grow. There are people that are listening to me right now whose dreams died because you were in the wrong environment. See, that's why the environment that you create by the people that you have around you, very important. Because they will either kill your gift or allow your gift to move from the place that it is. Here's another one. I want somebody to type this in the comments. Fear. Fear is a big enemy of your gift. I watched a video on Facebook and I saw there was a young boy. I think he was 6 or 7 years old, and he was standing in front of all of these thousands of people, and he began to sing a song. And as he began to sing, I could see how fearless he was. I could see how his gift, he released his gift fearlessly. Many people are afraid. Oh, what will people say? What will people are even afraid of the opinions of others. Okay, I learned this earlier on in my life. No matter what you say, no matter what you do, someone will always have an opinion about you. I don't know if you got that. Someone will always have an opinion about you. That's why opinions are like belly buttons. Everybody's got one. So, there's nothing special about having a belly button. We all have one, brother, sister. So, don't show off, so keep your belly button to yourself. And I keep my belly button to myself. As long as your belly button, your idea, your thoughts, your criticisms, your, whatever you think about what it is I do, if it doesn't pay my bills, please keep it covered. If your opinion does not pay my bills, I'm not going to worry about it at all. Now, hear me. In business, in your gifting, of course, you want to hear the negative as well. You want to hear the how to improve yourself. But I'm talking of literally people that are here to kill your gift through criticism that is malicious. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. It's different when we talk of, people that are, really, they'll tell you, hey, you know what, you sang today, but hey, it didn't sound too good. It wasn't wow, people try to find nice ways of saying it. You're singing today, it wasn't wow. No, just say it was rubbish. just be honest. So, but what I'm saying, there's people that'll be there to lift you up, to elevate you, to help you, to up your game, be it in business, be it in your personal development and everything else like that. All right, I don't know if you are following and you are hearing this. See, if you're following and you want to ask a question, feel free to do that. Dawn, thank you so much. I see you've sent 50 stars. Thank you for that. So, fear. Let me tell you what fear is. Fear is basically when you dwell on what may go wrong instead of what may go right. Here's the question that I like to ask. What could possibly go right? I feel like somebody needs to type that in the comments so you don't forget it. What could possibly go right? In fear, you're thinking, oh, it may not work, or my business might fail, or this might happen, this might happen. That's when you operate in fear. But when you begin to operate in faith, you begin to operate in trust, and fear is overcome. You'll be asking the question, if this thing works, if this thing happens, what could possibly go right? You understand that? So the next question then would be, so how then, Dr. Joe Benjamin, can I, how can I be able to be successful because I have fear? What are you saying? What are you saying? How can I overcome the fear? Because the fear is real. I actually have the fear. I've just remembered there's a book that I have, which is an amazing read, and perhaps maybe whenever you get time, look it up. A book by Susan Jeffers. It's called "Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway." Susan Jeffers. I've got the book right here in my bookshelf. Feel the fear, but do it anyway. As a matter of fact, this is how you actually deal with fear. Fear doesn't go away. Are you hearing me? Fear doesn't disappear and then it escapes and it runs away from you. No, no, no. We're almost done. I've got only 2 more minutes and then we'll be shutting. We'll be closing. I want you to hear this. Maybe 3, maybe 5 more minutes. Fear doesn't just evaporate. No. Because fear is an emotion. See? Fear is an emotion that you feel within, but it's triggered by something that you're thinking that, oh, what could go wrong? If I start this business, I might fail. If I employ this new person, I might fail. If I go to this place, it might not work. That's fear. But the antidote for fear, you feel the fear and you do it anyway. I've already given you a reading recommendation. I think I'm going to be doing that every week because I read a lot. I'm an avid reader. I love to read. And I read widely. I don't just read, faith and religion. I read beyond that as well so that I can have a wholesome understanding of life, business, and of course I'm a teacher, see? I like to teach business. I like to teach lifestyle. I like to teach faith. So in order for me to be a good teacher, I have to be a good reader. So teachers are readers. So I think what I'll do every time we have one of these sessions, I'll recommend a book. But for now, I'm recommending Susan Jeffers, Feel the Fear, but Do It Anyway. That book will literally change your life. Here's the last point that I want to give you. The last point that I want to give you. Most people's gifts are hindered by lack of focus. We're talking about how to guard your gift. And these are some of the things. Your gift needs focus. It needs a focal point. See, even now as we're getting into 2021, you need to be zero focused, zeroed in on one thing that you want to achieve as a big goal in 2021. Lord, ask the Lord, what is that thing that you want me to focus on this year? I know you're going to do a lot more things, you're going to achieve a lot more things, but there'll be one thing that God is calling you to focus on. See? And here's how I do it. Anything that doesn't help me to progress forward. Are you hearing this? Anything that doesn't help you in your progress is a hindrance. I don't care. It could be people. It could be ideas. It could be the stuff that you listen to, the people that you talk to, the comments that you hear, the TV programs that you watch. Anything that does not help you progress from the place that you are to the next level is a hindrance. And that thing needs to be eliminated from your life. So be very selective what you watch. You see, I like to watch programs like, things to do with houses, $1 million houses, stuff like that. I like to watch it. If I'm on television, I'm watching like movies and stuff like that. I'm watching like, $1 million beach home and stuff like that, because these things continue to lift up my spirit, continue to give me focus for the future. Somebody type this in the comments. I'm going to focus on my future. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Any obstacle in your way is a hindrance, and you need to remove it out of your way. I hope these few words have helped somebody. We are really going to be moving forward and talking more. I think I have, while we're still doing this area of gifting, there's a couple of other areas perhaps that I would like to talk about next time. I'd like to talk about sharing your gift, how to share your gift. and why you need to share it. Okay, that's going to be very important. What we're going to talk about as well, I think we'll see, and maybe the time after, is monetizing your gift. You see, your gift was given to you so that it can give you sustenance. And if you don't get that, then you're missing something. Just focus on your future. Just focus on what's ahead. What your ex says is part of your past. I cannot make that a focal point. What my boss says that I can't do and things like this, I cannot make that a focal point. I have to focus on the promises of the future. All right? I love you so much. I appreciate you, and thank you for hanging out with us on Kingdom Entrepreneurs, where we help you to learn business principles, how to I want you to take over in the marketplace, not only in ministry, but also in the marketplace, because that's how we are going to be able to have much more impact in the world when we also have a stake in the marketplace. All right. So guys, listen, we've got other videos that we've done on our YouTube channel. Go there, all the past series of this, sessions of program Kingdom Entrepreneurs. You can watch those from our YouTube channel, Joe Benjamin on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe, and so you never miss any updates that will come to you. I will see you again next Thursday, every Thursday, this time, Thursday night, 9 o'clock GMT. We are live and, of course, helping you to understand all these principles. Let me, again, for the last time, thank everybody that is watching, that you're here with us tonight, watching us live. For some of you, may need to go back into this, begin to digest it, begin to take it in chunks, so that it can be a great help to you. All right. Have a good night, everybody, and stay